Welcome back to your mat and your returning class. This class is all about coming back. Maybe you've had a break, maybe you've had a baby, maybe you've been on vacation, maybe you've just taken time off from working out and you want to get back into it and start reconnecting to that healthy habit of showing up for yourself every day with your exercise. This class is going to be gentle, but you're also going to feel really good at the end. So for today, I want you to take a moment and just sit on your mat and find yourself here. So sitting up tall, go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Just let your hands rest on your legs. Feel the height in your spine and allow your body to just slow down for a moment. Oftentimes when we're beginning again or returning to a practice, we want to go full throttle. And often our bodies don't respond that well because then we're really sore the next couple days and we just don't stick with it. So I want you to come back to this practice and I want you to return well. Take a couple deep inhales through your nose and exhale through your mouth, just nice and slow. You can even do a count of 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. As you're breathing here, I want you to kind of scan your body from your head all the way down to your toes and feel it out. How do you feel today? A little lethargic, a little sleepy, achy? Are there any spots in your body that just feel stiff and tired or tight? Any soreness? Is there any energy kind of bubbling up in there that you feel like you've got to get it out? Just take a moment. And then slowly go ahead and open your eyes, sit up nice and tall, and we're just going to start gently here. We want to start by opening up our bodies side to side. So you're going to take one hand to the mat, the other goes straight up to the sky. Your spine mirrors this arm by lifting up and exhaling over. Just a gentle little sway. Inhale to bring it up, switching sides. Exhaling over. Trying to really open the rib cage here. So thinking about opening and expanding through every single rib. And bring it up. Exhale over. On this one, we're gonna build. So I want you to take it up, take it over, and then take it back up. So straighten that bottom arm. As you exhale, I want you to round your spine, bringing that hand just gently tapping in front of you. And inhale to open it back up. Again, exhale, rounding, scooping the belly in and up, feeling that stretch through your thoracic spine. It's your upper back. And open, one more. Just feels so good. This is one of my favorite stretches to begin or end a day with. And bring it up tall, other side. So we exhale over and then bring it up, straighten that bottom arm. Exhale to round and scoop through your belly as that forward hand comes towards your mat. It doesn't have to make it to the mat. Inhale to open and exhale. Just spiraling through the spine. You may get a few little bonus adjustments there. That always feels good. Exhale. And bring it open and bring it up. Now we're going to add on even more. So I want you to go ahead and take your hand down. From here, extend that opposite leg long on your mat. You're going to rotate your body slightly. So you're rotating your body towards the edge of your mat. And I want you to take the opposite hand to the mat. We're going to exhale, round the spine. And as you inhale, you're going to lengthen the spine long. It's tiny. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, finding some length. Exhale, round. Inhale, really long. 2 more. And of course, be gentle with your back. If this doesn't feel great, make your range of motion a little bit smaller. Walk your hands in a little or out a little, whatever you need. 1 more. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale to lengthen it out. From here, I want you to come onto your forearm. You're gonna switch your body so you're on the side of your hip. And as you exhale, you're gonna take one hand to the hip and we're just gonna float that leg long. Tap it down and float. Super easy, really simple. I don't even want you to focus on how high the leg gets. I want you to focus on how long you can reach that leg out and away from you. I like to imagine somebody's holding my ankle or my toes and they're gonna drag me across the floor by my foot. It's a weird visual, but it helps that idea of really elongating all the way out. Think about straightening through your knee. Good. Exhale, 2 more. Staying strong in this opposite shoulder. If it bothers you at all, come all the way down. Make a little pillow for your head with your arm. Totally fine. 1 more, and I want you to hold it and give me tiny little lifts. We just go up, up. Squeeze through that side bum that you're feeling right now. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, set your foot down. Reach your arm out, take a nice deep breath in. We're just going for a stretch. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, walk your foot back a little bit more behind you and rotate through it. This feels so good. And take an inhale and slowly come out of it. You never really want to leave that one, but sometimes we have to. We have to return. So coming to the opposite side, go ahead and take that opposite leg long. Bring both hands to your mat. Now the closer you are, the more intense this is in your spine. So if you need more space or your spine's feeling a little stiff, walk your hands further away from you. Take an inhale and lengthen the spine up, and then exhale to round through the back. Inhale, we're just focusing on that mobility. You want to feel good when you work out, right? That's why we do it. We do it so we feel good in our bodies. And if we come back to a workout just hitting it so hard that our bodies are aching the next day, it's just not worth it. You're not going to come back. You're not going to stay consistent. Round and length. Now pausing here, we're going to go ahead and come on down to our forearm. Pivot so we're on the side of our hip. We're no longer rotated. Take a moment and exhale, float that leg and tap it down. Float and lift. Really reach the leg out long, long, long. Straighten through the knee. Reach out through the toes. And again, this is leg work, but we're still incorporating through the abs. You're getting some core work here. Draw your center in nice and firm as you reach through the leg. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Stay with me. Pulse it up, up. It's amazing how quickly you feel these. You don't have to do a lot to feel it and for the work to be effective. I want you to take this. That's like a takeaway for you. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Let's take the stretch. Walk your foot back and then rotate that forward arm. Nice little twist here. Just reaching as long as you can through that spine. That should feel delicious. And slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Let's go ahead and come over onto our back. Just swivel, lie yourself all the way down. Take a moment here. Find your alignment, find your space. Long spine, neutral spine. Take your arms down by your side for support. Feel your ribs get heavy. And take an inhale and exhale as you float one knee to the ceiling and tabletop. You're just gonna tap the toe, bring it in, and tap. Super simple, but what we're looking for here is stability. What we don't want is like this rocking motion in the pelvis. Want to try to keep the pelvis stable. So it's called disassociation. So it's a fancy word for basically pelvis is stable while that leg is able to move. So we're not dropping into the back and arching. We're keeping this nice, beautiful neutral. We've got 1 more. I want you to add on. You're gonna bring it in, extend, fold, and tap. Exhale, and tap. Great work through the leg, great work for the hip. Also really good for transverse abdominis, those deep internal abdominals. Reach, fold, dip, 2 to go. Pull, extend, 1 more. Hold it here and give me a little leg circle. Circle it in, around and up. So now as we're adding this circular movement, we're not shifting in our pelvis. We're not rolling and rocking through the hip. 2 more. We're not doing a ton. 1 more. Switch your direction of that circle for 5. Use that exhalation to pull the leg back to you. The exhale helps engage through that center. 2. 1 more. Take it down. Opposite leg comes in, stabilize that pelvis, tap the toe and lift. This is like, we call it pre-Pilates, but sometimes the pre-Pilates, like before you get into the actual mat work, is some of the best work you can do. It goes so deep into your body, really good for that muscle memory, really good for injury prevention. Your whole body is gonna feel so good the rest of the day because everything's kind of been brought into place. One more. Pause. Give me that extension. Reach through the leg and down. It's okay if your leg goes here. Maybe it's not straight today. That's okay. Work with the body you have today, not the one you want tomorrow, not the one you used to have. Work with what you have today. It will thank you for it. I promise you that. Extend and down. 2 to go. Up, reach, down. One more. Up, hold. Give me those little circles around, down, and exhale to lift. Really trying to stabilize. It's so much harder than you think it would be. Your hips just naturally, like your whole pelvis wants to go with this. We're trying to keep the pelvis still. Let the leg be free and mobile. One more. Reverse it. Around, down, and up. Around, down, and up. 3. Straighten that leg. Reach out through those toes. One more. Before you go anywhere, just hug that knee towards your chest. Straighten the other leg long. Give yourself a nice little hip flexor stretch. Oh, that feels good. Switching sides. Opposite knee comes in. Straighten the other leg out long. Such a great stretch. Opening up those hip flexors. And take your feet onto your mat. Take your hands up to the ceiling. Shoulders are on your back so your neck is nice and long and loose. As you exhale, I want you to imagine you're pulling a bar towards your thighs. So we're gonna exhale, begin to kind of pull that bar. Think about squeezing into your armpits and your lats. Draw your chin to your chest, roll your head, neck, and chest up, press it down with those arms, and then inhale, return. Exhale, and inhale. Really, again, stabilizing that lower portion of the trunk, mobilizing the upper portion. Using that imaginary bar. If you need neck support, hands just go right behind the head. Same idea though. Think about pulling against an imaginary bar as you lift. Last 3. And 2, I want you to feel your hips are drawing toward each other, not just down. We want this sensation of like a corset wrapping your body. Hold it here and give me little pulses with the arm. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw those abs in and up. Lift the head, neck, and chest. If you need, just keep your hands behind you and keep that breath pulsing. It's a lot of work just holding it. Last 2. Last set. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, hold it, deepen it, lift an inch, and lower it down. We can make the abs work a little bit, right? That's okay. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch the body out long, squeeze those inner thighs together, and as you exhale, we're coming into our roll-up, a fan favorite. Chin to chest, scoop through that belly, lift up and over towards the toes. This is a hard one, especially after some ab work. Draw the belly in and slowly float your body down onto the mat. Exhale, lifting up and over, and roll it down. Lots of control work here. If it feels like too much, bend your knees, take your hands behind those knees. Help yourself up and over. One of my favorite little hacks for this exercise is to actually hold a dumbbell in your hands while you're doing it. So if getting up and over feels really hard, that dumbbell actually helps make it easier for you to get up and over and reach towards those toes. Let's do 2 more. Slip those inner thighs together nice and tight. Shoulders down the back, neck is long, and roll it. 1 more. Exhale. Stack the spine tall, hands down, and come over onto your hands and knees. We're almost done. You're doing great. From here, I want you to find a nice quadruped position. So that's hands and knees, really strong through our center, grounded through our hands and our knees, widespread palm, shoulders down away from the ears. As you exhale, so first of all, bring one knee in towards your center, towards that midline. Then the opposite foot, we're gonna exhale and press it up to the sky without dropping or caving in the back. We're gonna bring the knee in and exhale to press through it. Bring it in and press. Nothing too crazy. Again, really focusing on that stability. I want to feel this in my butt, in my glute. I don't want to feel it in my low back. One of the best things you could do for yourself if you're just returning to your workout is take time, reconnect with good and proper form. Now, I say all movement is good movement, but there's some movement that's just a little bit better. Nice and long through the neck. Last two. One more, press it up. Now hold it here. Give me little circles with your knee. Just a little circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and lower it down. So opposite side, we bring one knee in towards the center of our body, opposite foot, flex it and press to the sky. Again, trying to stabilize through the center here so we're not dipping and dropping every time the weight of that leg goes up. Your arms are pressing in opposition, so they're pressing against that movement, forcing the glute to do the work. Last 3, 2, holding 1. Hold it here, little circles. We go around, around, around. Last 3, 2, stabilize through the rest of your body and reverse the circle. 4, 3, 2, hold, and bring it in. Well done. We're gonna finish off with a little plank work here. Don't worry, we're not gonna be here long, and you can always modify this. So for today, we're coming onto our forearms. I like to take my forearms and place it so my palm is straight and flat on the mat, but you could always make a fist and wrap it if that feels more secure. Whatever feels good for your upper body, just so you're not gripping through your neck and your traps. Take a moment here. Find that position for your body. Press away from the mat so we're not sinking in those shoulder blades. Really think about it. As you exhale, pull the belly in and up. Step one foot back at a time. Find that plank. Now from here, all we're gonna do, tap a knee and switch. Lengthen out through your spine. If you wanna modify, just come on down to your knees and hold. We've got 4, 3, push that ground away, 2, 1, knees go down, press yourself back into a well-deserved child's pose stretch. Roll your spine up 1 vertebra at a time and come back to where we started. Sitting on the mat, letting your hands rest on your legs. Go ahead and take an inhale. Let the arms just reach up to the sky. Feel that big expansive breath. Exhale it all out. One more. Deep breath in. Reaching up. Exhale it all out. And then pause here for a moment. Feel tall through your body. Feel that energy kind of bubbling up inside of you. Your body feels, you feel that circulation of your blood. You feel that oxygen flowing in your body. I want you to just enjoy that for a moment. Settle in, close your eyes for just a second. And I want you to scan your body and just notice how it feels now versus how it felt when you started. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, letting it all go out through the mouth slowly. And slowly open up your eyes And I hope you feel amazing in your body, and I hope that this encourages you to come back over and over and over again, and that you see that consistency start to form in your journey with your fitness. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys next time back on your mat.